yourself, this isn't right, correct? And then you brought it out anyway.
Stay until the very end to see what happens. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Film Street. Let's take a look at the craziest bar rescue meltdowns ever. Before we start, I'd want you to hit that red subscribe button so you never miss out on any of our videos, and comment down below saying I subscribe to enter this month's shoutout giveaway. Number 10. In some people's opinion, this is one of the best episodes to date because it involves a pirate-themed bar. Approaching this would have been comical for John because the people who worked there took it seriously. From their clothes to their mannerisms, they were in it 100%. Obviously, the whole idea was not doing well, so Mr. Taffer was there first. He wanted to transform it into a sleeker bro pub called Corporate, but unfortunately it didn't go very well with the workers and shareholders. In reality, one of the staff members ended up leaving because he didn't sound like a pirate and got into a fight with the owner that eventually led to closing the bar. Number 9. The music venue in LA was the lucky winner of this episode, and it needed help. Inside and outside fell into disrepair, and oddly enough, the owner didn't seem to mind a bit. This is shocking that the owner still decided that John should come in and perform his magic, but at least that happened. It's still accessible to this day, and after all, John must have ignited some owner interest because during the renovation procedure, a customer came in, and John, being as short-tempered as he is, started a fight with him, telling him the bar is closed and ended up throwing him out.
Having her stick her ass up and put money in her ass, is that the way it should be?
Apparently not.
Number 8. This jazz bar was in Chicago for over 20 years, and you'd say it had a fairly strong track record, but after it was relocated to a new area, something changed. The owner was a vegan, and it became surprising when the current menu included bacon. It reopened as a craft cocktail joint that mixed with the masses, and the owner wasn't happy. She finally told John to dye his hair while drawing on a placemat like a kid, and then use sign language to teach the kids some adult-rated terms about John, which made John really mad, and he ended up fighting her too. Number 7. A restaurant is a perfect first work location, but if managers and employees don't care, it can be terrible. This was the case at the O-Face bar. As staff got drunk, fights began with each other, and much worse. Once John tested them, food was not edible, mixing glasses broke, and a physical fight broke out. The worst part of it, these people were families. Ultimately, John decided to leave for the first time in history and recommended counseling for everyone. 2 years back, the owner was charged on charges of rape, and it's understandable that the O-Face bar is forever locked.
Finish up your drinks and call it a night. This place is freaking closed!
Number 6. Sandbar was once a famous Vegas blues bar and had fans like Etta James before closing in the 1970s. A dedicated OBGYN gave this bar a second shot. Unfortunately, it was not going well, and John came in. He called the bar a spot where customers could get beer-inspired drinks and named it after the New Mexico zip code. All was well until the bar owner's wife started doing inappropriate things with John that led with a huge fight between John and the bar owner.
I'm sorry, man. It's done. We're done. It's over. This is bullshit. Sean, no, this is bullshit. Just
Number 5. Bob Isaacton had trouble running the pub, so it was not as straightforward as Cheers made it look, and he took his partner to help him out. It seemed a straightforward choice before their friendship became strained. His staff also disrespected him, and conversations often turned into fights. The bar lost $6,000 a month in sales, never a positive indication. The bar lost any credibility, and employment were not taken seriously. John and his wife appeared to help steer the company back to their key target, completing the bar makeover and renaming it Waypoint Saloon.
Your customers are complaining.
Aren't you behind the bar? How are they my customers?
You really need to be doing something a little bit more than you are.
Number 4. Tonic Lounge was a traditional dive bar, but mostly with terrible punk rock songs. John first entered through the entrance. He found an empty space and flying ants. John wanted a different sound system, a new name, and a revamped menu, but he couldn't get past the strange user. The owner kept giggling like he was intoxicated on a drug and started hitting his customers until one flipped out and started a bar fight. The whole thing was a mess.
In a live music venue? Talk to me. What?
Number 3. During an episode, John discovered there was an excess of on-site managers not required. They both appeared to have their own gender, but what they saw eye to eye was giving the boss a rough time. It's not a good sign when the owner cannot manage his own staff successfully, and John immediately saw that. After, as a major fight broke between John and the managers, the owner fired the manager and left John take over the renovation. The bar is now named BR Steak after the series and is still in operation.
This is the palace of a loser. Tell me I'm a loser. No, to you.
Number 2. Originally a private smokers club above a VFW bingo hall, the first number of operation was to keep out the ceiling the troublesome rats and opponents. Since there was no way around the smoky place then, John took it upon himself to go with the mood and stamped a speakeasy style. The one pool table was used as a buffet table, and later in the episode an actual raccoon ran across the table and relieved himself. Seeing the raccoon flipped John out, and he started insulting the owner, which led to a pretty big fight.
I can't look at this anymore. I'm done.
Number 1. Two brothers owned the original Hideout in Tucson, AZ. The main issue was that one of the brothers owed $300,000 in debt and apparently couldn't keep up. The overwhelming weight these two brothers had on their shoulders was enormous, but it is what some business owners must endure. During the rebuilding, the brothers didn't stop arguing and fought till the end. This showed why their bar was a failure, since they never seemed to agree on anything. this brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.